Hi there, this is Ray Higdon, best-selling author of Top Earner Recruiting Secrets, and I help network marketers recruit more reps, get more leads, and become top earners in their network marketing company. Today, I'm going to do two things. Number one, I'm going to suggest that you register for our webinar on June 5th with the folks over at Networking Times. It's going to be a blast. And number two, I'm going to give you some value. I'm going to share with you my 7-step recruiting formula. A lot of people out there, a lot of people in network marketing, they're confused as to, either one, how to approach somebody, or two, what to do next. Okay, you've received some positive or even some negative response. What exactly do you do? So I'm gonna make this a very, very quick video, but I'm gonna lay down the 7 steps for you. Okay, so this is 7 steps to recruiting more reps, and I share this because I've been able to learn how to recruit a lot of reps. In the last few months, we've recruited well over 50 people into our network marketing business, and this is a business where we have earned over $1 million in commissions. And so if it's worked for us, my wife and I'm positive it can work for you. So here's the 7 steps, and you might want to make some notes here. Step number 1, raise curiosity. Okay. Now, you have heard this a million different ways, okay? Some people say, hey, do you keep your options open when it comes to making money outside of your profession, or something like that. That is, whatever question like that you like, there's a bunch of them out there, use it. Mine is, hey, would you be open to a side project if it didn't interfere with what you're currently doing? If you take yourself out of the mindset of us network marketers, right? Who wouldn't be open to a side project if it didn't interfere with what they're doing, right? All right, so that's step number 1. Step number 2, question. Okay, ask them a question. So if I say, and this is in order, if I say, would you be open to a side project if it didn't interfere with what you're currently doing? And the person says, yeah, I think I would. Why? What does it entail? I'm going to question. Okay, I'm going to give them a question before I move forward. I'm not going to go into a song and dance. I'm going to question them. I'm going to say, well, let me just ask you, why would you be open? What's going on in your life that has you open to making some extra money right now? I'm going to question that. And that is magic, okay? That is a step that most network marketers either don't know or they just skip. And I can tell you, most of your work is done in the invite, okay? It's not in the close. The close is actually simple if you've done the invite correctly. So, I'm going to ask them the question, just curious, why would you be open? They're going to answer that. Now I'm going to point and schedule. Now, point and schedule is using whatever tool, whatever system that your company and upline suggest. It could be a CD, DVD, whatever, LMNOP, right? It could be anything. It could be an online video, a conference call, a live event, whatever. I'm going to point them to it. Either I'm going to hand them a DVD, I'm going to hand them a CD, point them to a webinar, invite them to an event, whatever, and schedule a follow-up. Okay? Now, this is another step most people skip. I'm going to schedule a follow-up. So, for example, let's say that I'm handing them a DVD or I'm pointing them to an online webinar. Now, if you're inviting them to an event, you may not need to schedule a follow-up. You can just meet them there, right? But if I'm handing them a DVD or I'm telling them to go watch a video, I'm going to say, okay, just curious, how soon can you watch that DVD or watch that video or listen to that audio or listen to that recording? How soon? And whatever answer they give back to me, I'm going to say, okay, well, I'm really busy, but if you can watch it at 3 o'clock today, I'll give you a call right around 3:30. Will you be available? See, I'm doing my work up front. Okay? Now that's step number 3, point and schedule. Step number 4, I'm going to check their level of seriousness. Now this can be done when asking that question. Okay? And I'll ask them that. So I'll tell them, okay, how soon can you watch that video? And if I get any kind of, I'll watch it in a couple weeks, right? Or I'll watch it at some point. I'll check their level of seriousness. And I'll say, just curious, do you really plan on watching it? Or are you just saying that kind of to, move the conversation along? I'll call them out if I feel it. Now, I won't do this on every call. Sometimes the person is straight and they just answer you and you feel it, right? But I'll check their level of seriousness. Here's what I know. People don't like to blatantly lie. They'll white lie all day long, but they don't like to blatantly lie. And so I'll just ask them, I'll say, well, just curious, are you going to go watch the video, or were you just kind of saying that to get me off the phone, or, you know, to escape the conversation, right? If I feel that checks their level of seriousness. They're either A, going to tell me, oh man, you got me, you know, I'm really not that interested. Okay, fine. No big deal. That's totally cool. Okay. Or they'll say, oh no, I'm definitely going to. And you've just increased their chances that they're actually going to do whatever it is that you want them to do. So here comes the follow-up, step number 5. Okay. The follow-up. I'm going to call them and I'm just going to say, hey, whatever they say, I'm going to ask them this question. Did you do that thing? Did you watch the video? Did you listen to the audio? Did you watch the DVD, etc.? If they didn't, I'm going to tell them, listen, I hope it's okay with you, but I have some people that did watch it. I just got to prioritize my time and get back with them. A little bit of a takeaway. If they did watch it, I'm going to ask them this question. Just curious, what did you like about what you saw? Or what did you like about what you heard? And I'm going to listen. Let them do the talking. Now, at that point, I'm going to ask if it's positive, all right? And here's where some of you are going to have some resistance, okay? If it's positive, if they say, oh man, I like the idea of residual income, I like the idea of being able to travel more or winning trips, yada, yada, I'm going to ask them this question. Well, cool. Well, sounds to me like you're ready to join. It's not really a question, is it? But I'm going to say, sounds to me like you're ready to join. That's mine. You could also say, sounds to me like you're ready to move forward. You're asking it in a semi-questioning way, but more of an assumptive close way. Okay? Very powerful. Now, I've done that a lot of times, and I'll tell you, that's a step that more network marketers need to do, because there's a lot of people on the fence that had you ask them that question, they would have joined you already. And lastly, step number 7, either enroll them or get on a 3-way with your upline. And so if they're ready to go, get them on board, get them into your team training, snap them into your group, and rock and roll. And if they have more questions, then get on a 3-way with your upline. You know, just get them on a 3-way, edify your upline before you get them on board, and have that call. So if you like these kind of straight tips, you're going to absolutely love our webinar on June 5th. On June 5th, I'm going to share with you how to easily, without memorizing scripts or anything like that, sponsor 10 to 15 to maybe even more reps every single month into your network marketing business. Why should you do that? Because there are people out there in this economy that really, they need some help. They would love to be part of your organization, but only if you are willing to do the work. So what I'm going to share with you on June 5th is I'm going to share with you exactly what to do, how to do it. We're going to break down the 7 steps a little bit further and answer a few questions as well. And I know that you're going to absolutely love it. So it's June 5th. 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific time. I look forward to helping you and train you, and we'll see you on the webinar. Bye-bye.